good morning, and happy Monday. Oh my goodness, we are in the last week before we break. We break for our holiday vacation, and I know you're excited as you count down the days to Christmas, baby's first Christmas. This is Dr. Yonnette with another episode of Baby Talk. And I know that you are with me this morning thinking about what to feed baby as we come towards the holidays. And that's exactly what I'm going to talk a little bit more about. We've started talking about a topic, and let's do some more unpacking and some more sharing so that you can be off to a fantastic holiday celebration. So let's start off. Let's start off by talking about how to know when your baby is hungry. During the holidays, we have so much food available, and you want to make sure that you are feeding baby when baby is hungry, okay? As a matter of fact, you should have established a feeding schedule for baby so that you're not feeding him or her all the time throughout the day. So here's what I want you to consider today based on information from the CDC. If your baby is between birth to 5 months old, you want to look for these signs to make sure that your baby is hungry and you're feeding him at the appropriate time. Your child is hungry or may be hungry if you see your child putting his or her hand in his mouth, if your child turns the head towards the breast or the bottle, if he or she is puckering up or smacks the lips or has clenched hands. Your child might be full if you see that your child is closing the mouth, turning the head away from the bottle or the breast, and relaxes the hand. Did you know the hand had a great part to play in feeding? Yes, it does. Now let's look at babies from 6 months old to 23 months old. How do you know that your baby is hungry? Well, your baby might show signs of hunger when he reaches for a piece of food. That's the number one cue, right? But as we get older, we tend to eat when we shouldn't be eating. But as a baby, if your child is reaching for a piece of food, if your child opens his or her mouth when you offer a spoon of food, or your child gets excited when he sees food and uses the hand to motions or make sounds when he or she is still hungry. Those are the signs to look for in the 6 to 23 month old. And then how do you know that this child is full? He pushes away food. He closes his mouth when food is offered. He turns his head away and he uses his hands to motion or to make sounds to let you know that he or she is full. Those are some great signs to be aware of and to look for in your baby. So now that you're feeding your baby at regular meal times and regular snack times. And you can put your baby on that routine and make sure he or she is fed at that time each day. You want to avoid letting your child eat continually throughout the day. That doesn't give the stomach an opportunity to rest and to digest the food that was given. So you've established a routine, and now you're asking how often and how much should you feed your baby. So babies, here we are talking about babies from 6 months to 12 months old. And your baby should still be on breast milk. That's my recommendation. But if you're using formula, can still be on formula as the main source of nutrition. But you are introducing solid foods gradually to make it a bigger part, or make the foods a bigger part of your baby's diet. So you want to begin to give food to your child that that your child bellies and small that that your child can hold, actually. Sorry about that. And here are things that you want to keep in mind. You want to start small. Give 1 to 2 teaspoons of food, tablespoons of food, and watch for signs that the child is still hungry or the child is full. Remember, we talked about how to know if your child is hungry. So you're starting off with 1 to 2 tablespoons of food. You want to also balance the solid foods that are introduced over time and then gradually make them a bigger part of your child's diet. So you're looking at small portions and then balance, and then you want to feed your child something to eat or drink every 2 to 3 hours, or about 5 to 6 times a day. And this will give your child about 3 meals and 2 to 3 snacks every day. So as your child gets older, though, he or she might eat different amounts of food each day, and this is normal. So you want to look for, beginning around 12 months old, that your child grows more slowly. As your child grows more slowly, and when he or she is hungry, you're looking for those signs. Your child may even go a couple of days without eating much at all. But over the course of a week, your child should get all the foods and the nutrients he or she needs. Now, if you become worried that your child is not eating as he or she was previously, because you're keeping that journal and you know what is happening, you're aware of your child's feeding patterns, then of course, you want to speak with your child's pediatrician. You want to get the help that you need to help raise the next generation of successful children. You know, as you continue to take care of you, as in doing this awesome job of taking care of baby, I want to encourage you to just have fun at doing it. You know, record the special memories as each milestone is achieved, and put it in a book form. Put it in print, so that you can share it with other mothers who are now beginning the journey and having the experience of raising their children. Share with us your pictures, your great aha moment, your precious moments, so that we can also share in your joy and your excitement. This is Dr. Yonnette saying to you this morning, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to speaking with you again as we raise the next generation of successful children.